for our kids to eat as well.
You bet, healthy.
Well, we are just getting started here on WBTV.
A lot more to tell you about this afternoon. Paul and Maureen are here now with more news.
Well, Jamie, we have a story tonight about kids huffing Freon straight out of air conditioning units.
That and much more all new tonight.
Heavy rain created fast rushing water. It shut down this Cabarrus County road this morning, and it could happen again.
Animal control officers on the prowl in Gaston County tonight. In one local community, it's a case of dogs just gone plain wild.
The mail distribution facility in Hickory is on the chopping block again. 183 jobs at stake. Tonight, you get a chance to tell the Postal Service what you think.
Panthers player John Beeson takes the stand in his own defense tonight. What he says happened the night of the infamous punch.
This WBTV high-definition program is sponsored by Time Warner Cable. WBTV News at 5 starts right now.
And now at 5, roads flooded, bridges blocked, farmland swamped, and this wild weather isn't going anywhere anytime soon. It's good to have you inside and with us. I'm Maureen O'Boyle.
And I'm Paul Cameron. Welcome. We're watching more rain develop right now. A low-pressure system is stuck over the Carolinas. It's drowned some areas with up to 3 inches of rain. Now, we have team coverage tonight. David Wisnett is live with flash floods causing some big problems.
But we begin in the First Alert Weather Center with meteorologist Kelly Franson, who's got a very close watch on this.
Yeah, that low-pressure system, as you said, is just stuck. But a little piece of good news, we should be getting rid of the widespread steady rain in the next few hours. That doesn't mean we're through with this system yet, though. We still have a lot to deal with out there right now before we even talk about what's next. Some areas of heavy rain showing up in northern Cleveland County, up into parts of Avery and Watauga as well. Catawba, Alexander County getting hit. Back over toward the east, Cabarrus and Stanley County showing some rain there on the radar. This system is much bigger than just our part of the Carolinas. And look down to the south around Columbia. Those are thunderstorms developing to our south that are going to try to move in. We'll talk about that and when this system will finally move out in your full forecast.
Well, flood water is still rising right now in some Cabarrus County neighborhoods. The Rocky River expected to crest at 14 feet this afternoon. David Wisnett just surveyed the worst hit areas. And David, there's real concern tonight that if the rain doesn't let up, more people could be impacted.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, I went to Far Mill Road because that's where Back Creek had overflowed its banks, and that really caused some problems. Water levels went down some in that area this afternoon, but residents say they're very concerned about more rain and more rising water. They are used to it flooding on Far Mill Road.
We can see it maybe 2 times a year closed like that.
The road reopened a little before noon after being closed for several hours this morning. Looking at the rushing water flowing underneath the bridge, it's easy to see why. William McCatherine kept track of last night's rain.
I measured 1 inch yesterday afternoon, and then during the night we got an additional 3 inches. So 4 inches total.
State road crews were checking the area today. This was one of several roads to be covered in water this morning in Cabarrus County. This was the last one of those roads to be reopened. There is a lot of traffic here as drivers take Far Mill Road to get from Highway 49 to Rocky River Road. There are a few homes nearby, but they were not damaged by the water this time. But with so much rain falling in such a short period of time, it wouldn't take much more to cause some real problems.
It's pretty saturated right now, and yes, it could do it again, but you never know.
Now, part of this area caught a break through the middle part of the day. It wasn't really raining very often. There were just some scattered showers that came through. But again, as Kelly just said, some more rain in Cabarrus County. So actually, it's going to be kind of an anxious time as they watch this come through again. Reporting live in Salisbury, I'm David Wisnett, WBTV on your side.
All right, David, a lot of us navigating through those tough spots today on the roadways, and more flooding is possible tonight.
And making for some wet roads. Jacinda Garabito on your side in our First Alert Traffic Center.
Your First Alert Traffic brought to you by Paramount Hyundai. Before you head out the door this afternoon, just know in the back of your mind, I-77 northbound moving slow. There are 2 accidents on our northbound side. One is near LaSalle Street, exit 12. You can use Statesville Avenue as an alternate route here. The second accident, again, northbound side, right at Clinton Road, exit 7. Use South Tryon Street here as your alternate route. But as of now, the northbound and 77 in South Charlotte moving extremely slow today. Back to the news desk.
Send a thank you. In about an hour from now, Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools will find out if it's going to get the extra $50 million it's asked for. County Manager Harry Jones will reveal his budget at tonight's County Commission meeting. It could include tax increases on homeowners and some of the money for CMS. Commissioners will vote on the budget in June. The latest developments from the meeting coming your way, all new tonight at 6.
Police in Charlotte just told us they have solved a murder at this uptown dance club. Detectives arrested Charisma Sargent this morning, and investigators say she shot Dominic Mahone last September. The shooting happened during a private party at the Breakfast Club. Now at 5, the search for this missing man. Investigators say Lowland Elbert Smith, also known as Sam, disappeared from a family member's home yesterday morning. He has short-term memory loss. If you've seen him, call the Caldwell County Sheriff's Office. Paul?
For the first time today, we heard from John Beeson under oath about an alleged fight at an uptown strip club. Panthers linebacker is accused of punching a man in the face. Our Sarah Batista live right now at the courthouse. So Sarah Beeson admits he did take a swing at Greg Fry.
John Beeson says he wanted to hit Greg Fry. He was that angry that night, but he says he missed, and now he regrets ever taking that swing. John Beeson took the stand in his defense. He admits to being angry at Greg Fry for allegedly spreading rumors about him using cocaine at a summer party. The Panthers linebacker swears he's never done drugs, and that's why in November 2009, he confronted Fry at the Uptown Cabaret.
I just was so blown away by the allegations that I couldn't control myself. And at that time, I attempted to take a swing at Mr. Fry.
But Beeson says that swing didn't connect. He says his friend grabbed his arm and pulled him away.
So I was here, and I was looking, and I just tried to swing. It felt like I was swinging over somebody.
Later, Beeson appeared to choke up when he talked about his arrest and mugshot. During cross-examination, Fry's attorney set out to prove the professional athlete could pack a powerful punch. They presented a picture of Beeson lifting a woman on each arm during a party.
That though you're strong enough to hold a lady in each arm, that Joey Simmons had the strength to stop your arm in this swing?
That's what I'm saying.
So an interesting day in court today. Beeson's attorneys plan to bring in one more witness tomorrow, and then closing arguments will begin. For now, we're live from the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Sarah Batista, WBTV, on your side.
Sarah, thank you. A man went to bed, woke up to a nightmare. Somebody broke into his house and robbed him while he was sleeping Sunday night. Police tell us the crooks took his 42-inch TV, a laptop computer, and his iPod. You can read more on the West Charlotte community page on WBTV.com.
There's a man on the loose tonight posing as a police officer. Investigators say he is stealing from people in Lancaster County. We've learned the suspect is targeting Hispanic men. He takes money from their wallets, then lets them go. Detectives told us he's driving a dark-colored Jeep Cherokee. Call Crime Stoppers if you know anything about these crimes.
North Carolina is one step closer to a constitutional ban on gay marriage tonight. Christian conservatives rallied on the lawn of the old State House in Raleigh today. They hope the Republican-led legislature will pass a ban this session. One of the speakers, Gaston County Representative John Torbett.
Next at 5, puppies dumped in the garbage, and it is all caught on tape. The anger now aimed at one animal shelter, and what happened to the workers responsible.
A troubling new trend. Teens getting high, puffing Freon. The deadly consequences. How to protect your kids. Straight ahead.
Plus, outrage tonight over a video game that makes fun of adopted children.
Take a listen.
All right, Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents.
Fatty and no parents. One father's quest against a so-called educational game.
This is WBTV Live and on your side at 5 o'clock.